Um, Damn, I hope we recording, but peace. Let me double check, make sure we recording, guy. Okay, yeah, we recording, bro. My bad, my bad. I can't really see the time and shit because whatchamacallit, I got my camera set up a certain way. I was trying to find a good spot to set up the camera, goddammit, but like, feel me? It's limited options out here. You dig? But I just wanted to speak on something real quick. Birth rates are falling. Birth rates are declining, my guy. Where's the love at, my guy? What, you know, I feel like men and women, their egos is too big right now, bro. Y'all gotta tear down y'all walls, gang. Y'all got to. I tore down my walls, you feel me? You know, I'm ready to find love again because I'm ready to have some kids, my nigga. At least not right now, but you know, I want to find me something right now so that way later on down the road, you know, I can, you know, have them kids. But to everybody else, y'all gotta tear down y'all walls, bro. Y'all gotta stop feeling like you don't need a woman or you don't need a man, nigga. It's literally embedded in human genetics for men and women to be together. Now, when I get detailed with this shit, men and women, I'm just saying, y'all do y'all thing. I don't care who y'all do or whatever. But I just know me is like when it comes to the black woman, I need you, baby. I'm gonna be honest, I need you, baby. You know, you might think you don't need me, but you need me. And it's literally embedded in our genetics for us to always be together like this, like the yin and yang. That's how it's supposed to be. Let me check the time real quick. Y'all. It's kind of hard to do this shit when I gotta Okay, we still got 3 minutes. My bad, y'all. But like I was saying though, yeah, they say that the birth rates are lower. Like they say this year is the lowest birth decline or birth rate. We're having the lowest birth rates in history right now. Like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, niggas was fucking, and now in this day and age, nobody not even fucking. Niggas can't even, and if niggas is fucking, they not fucking to have kids. You feel me? So that means a lot of that says a lot, bro. The love is not right now amongst the society. And you know, the economy too fucking high. They suffocating niggas with this high priced ass economy. So niggas don't really want to have kids in this shit, bro, because kids is expensive, bro. We just gonna be honest. You know, taking care of a child is expensive. But that's why we need to get to a life where we can depend on ourselves. You got your own house. You built your own house on your own land. You got your crops growing and your farm growing. You feel me? You well equipped with your knowledge and shit, so that way you can pass down everything your child needs to know and learn to navigate this world. You see what I mean? We have to get ourselves into a lifestyle where we can depend on ourselves and we can have as many kids as we want. But right now, we in a chokehold, gang. So birth rate is lower than ever, bro. And that says a lot. You feel me? That says a lot. So, you know, when I seen that yesterday, I was like, damn, bro, what's going on with us? What's going on with my generation especially? You know, this the time we supposed to be finding our soulmates. You feel me? The people that we gonna die with. Years from now, we gonna grow old with and die with. You dig? That's in human nature. That's not even a human thing. That's actually a galactic thing. That's an intergalactical thing, bro. Everywhere on other planets where other species exist, because yes, there are other species of creatures and aliens out there that some look just like us, some look completely different than us, but they carry the same thing we do, and that's man, woman, and child, bro. Man, woman, and child, the holy trinity across the entire universe, my boy. That's how it works. Let me check the time real quick though. It's kind of ugly how I gotta check this bitch, cause okay, we at 49 seconds, so I'm end and come back, right? So yeah, like I was saying, man, woman, and child. That's not just the earth thing, bro. We're supposed to be together, reproducing. We're supposed to be together, having babies. That's everywhere around the cosmos, bro. That's not just a human thing. Look at the animals. You feel me? We see what goes on there. Hell, even plants gotta fuck, nigga. Plants gotta have sex, and they have sex in the strangest way. You know, they grow spores, and then, I mean, not spores, but you know, they grow pollen and, you know, pollen pods or whatever they grow, and then it spreads out, you know, seeds, other trees and shit that's female or other flowers that's out there that's female, and then these flowers replicate themselves. You feel me? Everything has sex, bro. Now I'm saying everybody just need to be out here having sex for the fun of it. No, everything on the planet Earth has sex to reproduce. That's the point of sex. The point of sex is not to just be out in this motherfucker just fucking and just for your self pleasure. You see what I'm saying? The animals don't fuck for self pleasure. Well, to a certain extent they do fuck with self pleasure. That shit feel good, but they also know, nigga, I'm really doing this to have my kids. Cause having a kid, nothing, I truly believe nothing can ever beat the feeling of seeing your own reflection. You feel me? Nothing can truly beat that, bro. I don't think there's nothing that can beat that. And I don't even got kids, but I just know that to those who do got kids, they can probably tell you nothing can ever beat the feeling of that beautiful feeling of seeing your own you, a literal copy of you. You see what I'm saying? And it's a copy of you physically, but there's a spirit in there, a soul in there with its own personality that's ready to take on this world the same way you did, just in a much better and a much more modern format. You did. So, like I said, with all that being said, bro, I don't care what niggas, I don't give a fuck what y'all do out there, bro. But find love, gang. Find love. We all gotta find love. I gotta find love right now. I gotta make sure I choose the right woman. I'm not just gonna be out here dating anybody. Now, I will say that, y'all. When I say find love, don't just be out here trying to date anybody, bro. Because not everybody is father mentality ready. And not everybody is mother mentality ready, bro. And not everybody is healed. And not everybody is relationship mature. They haven't reached a maturity yet to be in a relationship. So you got to take those things into account. So it makes it, in this day and age, with the way motherfuckers is, it kind of makes it harder for you to find that one that that fits you. You see what I'm saying? Because society's just too many people are trying to base their lives off of social media. They see people having a relationship, living like this and living like that, and we should be doing this, we should be doing that. Like my last relationship, that's why it didn't get no fucking where, because the woman that I was with, I peeped it off rip. She telling me this and then it's this YouTube channel she used to watch. I don't know who they is, but she was like, oh, we need to be doing something like that. We should do something like that. I'm like, see, this is where shit finna go wrong. I just thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to be in this. The moment she told me that, I was like, I didn't even want to be in a relationship no more. I was like, this shit is just an entire turnoff. Why can't we be who we want to be and do something on our own that inspires others to be themselves, not copy us? You see what I'm saying? I've always been a nigga where I don't like copying other people. I like finding my own sauce in my own format, my own method, my own code, and my own programming. That's just me, bro. So like I said, when and then the relationship before that was kind of the same. I'm like, bro, y'all females have to stop trying to base your life off of, because it's not really the males doing it, it's you females doing it. Stop looking at these people on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok and shit, and then you going to your man, oh, we should do something like this, we should do something like that. You don't even know how your man really feel about that shit for real. Some niggas might just be like, okay, we'll try it, but in the back of his head, he like, bro, bitch, I don't want to be doing what the fuck these people doing. Can we do something ourselves on our own and come up with something? It's that simple, bro. Let me check the time real quick. Hold on. Okay, we have 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm finna top it off with the bread and butter. Like I said, point blank is, niggas need to be finding love, gang. Birth rates is declining. They said this is the worst decline in history, nigga. We supposed to be reproducing, gang. We supposed to be having kids. And like I said, I know niggas can't really just have kids in this economy, because for the simple fact, this economy got us in the chokehold, nigga. Everything, groceries. Imagine Similac and diapers right now, bro. If a carton of egg is almost $5, nigga. Well, it kind of is where I work at, but still, like I was saying, if all this shit is high right now, I can only imagine diapers, Similac, formula, nigga. That shit probably frying niggas right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, blood. That shit probably frying niggas right now. So, hey, like I said, I get why, but all we gotta do is get our money up, not our funny up, bro. To be real with you, we gotta work hard to get our money up and not our funny up, and we need to work towards a lifestyle where we don't have to depend on the system no more. You know, work on a lifestyle on, like, start working. I already know what I want to do. You feel me? I know what I want to do to have my life set up a certain way where my kid can get it out the garden and not out the mud like how I did. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I see it. And you know, that's pretty much how I can just put it to y'all, bro. Just do y'all best out here, bro. Keep y'all heads up. Have the mentality of wanting to be the mother. Have the mentality of wanting to be a father. Now, it's some people out there that just genuinely don't want kids. Cool, I don't knock you for that, but I will tell you this: you will not exist in the next 10 years or 15 years from now because you killed off your own bloodline not having kids. That's why I told my mom, like, and I ain't spoken to my mom in like 3 months, but that's a whole different story. But the last time I spoke to her, I told her, I was like, look, why did you stop with me? You see what I'm saying? Once she had me, she didn't have no more kids. But here it is, you want to get your fallopian tubes tied so you can keep having sex and keep getting nutted in. That's stupid. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you just want self-pleasure instead of generational, I don't want to say generational wealth, but to a certain extent, nigga, having 10 kids is generational wealth, because one of them kids, shit, maybe 2 or 3 of them gonna come out some legends, nigga. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I was like, I told her, like, I can commend my daddy, because he had plenty of babies, bro. He made sure our bloodline is still strong. You feel me? I have more of my dad bloodline. I look exactly like my daddy, bro. My daddy genetics completely took over. I don't know what happened, but my dad, he made sure the bloodline strong, nigga. I got like 4 sisters, bro. No, my bad. Maybe 6 sisters. I think I got no, my bad. I think I got like 5 sisters, bro. And two of them are twins, if I'm correct. And then I have a brother who's half Hispanic, and he's somewhere around here in Texas. I just don't know where the fuck he at. So, and I think I'm older. I think he older than me by a year, or I'm older than him by a year. I forgot, bro. It's only so much I know on that side of the family because my mom kept me from that side of the family, which is fucked up. So, other than that, let me check the time because I'm finna end it anyways. We got 1 minute here. I can end it right here. Other than that, man, bro, just hold your head up high, bro. You gonna find that love you need. Everybody gonna find that love you need, but it starts with self first. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta take care of yourself first. You gotta embody yourself first. Work on yourself first. Any traumas from old relationships, look at those things. You know, I wouldn't say calculate them, but like just look at them. Go over it emotionally. Analyze it from an emotional perspective. You see what I'm saying? Not a logical perspective or you know, trying to be like a what they call them. I forgot what they call them. But just go over things that happen in your past relationships from an emotional perspective and learn, okay, what are the patterns that this person displayed that I didn't like, so that way I can, you know, when I date somebody else, I can easily pick up those patterns in that person and just move away from them. And then what are some of the things that these individuals did? What are some of the things that this individual did that I did like that I could try to look for in another person? You see what I'm saying? And then you got to look at yourself too. What are some of the things I did that made this person upset or hurt this person, so that way I can work on that, and not only that, I cannot bring that, you know, not carry that into my next relationship where I keep doing the same thing over and over. You don't want. I don't know if it ended while I was talking, bro, but I was trying to explain, bro, like when you in a relationship, bro, you have to look at yourself and you have to look at the other person. What are the things that they do that you like, that you want to look for in another person? What are the things that they did that you didn't like, that you want to look for in another person, so that way you can stay away from them, whatever the case may be? Because spirits do travel bodies, bro. You might meet a person that act just like the last person, and you like, damn, why the fuck do it? Because that spirit is following you and you're not recognizing it. You're not recognizing that spirit is basically following you, nigga. But the point I'm trying to get to is, you have to look at yourself and the other person in the relationship. You can't just look at it, make it one-sided. And be careful of the people that you talk to. You be like, oh, you know, what was your last relationship like? If they start going so hard about the other person and they don't say nothing about themselves that they did wrong, bro, like, oh, if they can't be like, oh, well, you know, I did do this, I did do that, you know, I was on some dumb shit. I was on some fuck shit. I said this to them. I said, if they can't admit that and be accountable for the shit that they did too in a relationship, because it works both ways, bro. It works both ways. And like I said, if you hear somebody, if you with somebody or finna get with somebody, ask them about their last relationship, bro. Ask them. You always do that. And if they start being on some shit where they just only talking about that person and not seeing what they did wrong, that's a red flag. Get the fuck away. You just gotta use common sense and study psychology, bro. If you study a little bit of psychology and neurology, bro, you'll be able to detect certain behaviors, patterns, and mental issues in certain people where you can be like, okay, I don't want to date this person because this might lead to something fucked up. You see what I'm saying? This might lead to somewhere it ruins my life. You feel me? So that's just what y'all gotta keep in mind. Other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. I value y'all, man. And more importantly, one love make universal love, y'all. I'm out.